Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for checking in. Right now, we're going to take a look at a new knife to me. It's been out for a little while. Cjrb Tundra. It's marketed as a hard use folder, and I think you guys are going to see after taking a look at this that it is definitely that. It is beefy, it is chunky, and I mentioned in the video that it really reminds me of a Tops Knives and Buck Knives collaboration that they did a few years back called the T-SAR or the SAR. It was a folder, hard use. One big difference, it didn't have the pin, but definitely a lot of similarities. And just like the SAR T, I think, yeah, SAR T, this one was a little bit stiff in the beginning, but it loosened up and pretty good. Let's take a look. Came open, which is not awesome, but what else we got in here? Don't eat it. Oh, that's a nice rack. Oh, I thought that was blood. It's just an orange J. This thing's huge. You know what this reminds me of? I had a Tops Knives and a Buck collaboration, and it was a liner lock as well, and it was just as stiff as this one is. That thing's massive. It's so big. Look how it's thinned out there. Thumb studs are huge. Pocket clip is reversible. Obviously, it's tip up only. Put your pin in here. You can only screw it a couple times, but it's certainly not going anywhere, obviously. Cjrb Tundra, D2 steel, yep. Which is weird because the AR RPM 9, I believe it is basically a D2, like almost a carbon copy, but this is a little different. Supposedly, this is just regular D2. I don't know. I mean, it's nice, feels solid, but I don't really know if it's necessary. Let's see if it comes sharp out of the box. That was me. Pretty sharp. Not like a razor blade, but obviously it's sharp. Should we beat it up a little bit? Yeah, let's beat it up. All right, so just so you guys know that this is brand new before we bang on it. Still sharp as it was. Right. So we got some regular pine here, just stud wood. So 1/2 inch by 3. Nice knot in there. cut right through that knot. See if I can get the knot again. Nope, it's gone. There's the knot it cut through. Just some pine. Do another piece of pine. Just put it right up against that knot. Yeah. Kinda. And then we got some oak. Much thicker piece of oak. Ooh. That would have definitely, look at that knot. That would have definitely come at me if I would have hit that again. I really had to hit that there. I don't know if you can see, but it's still taking my dead skin off my fingers. Maybe I need to use some lotion. I'm not trying to do a feather stick, just making some shavings. Wow. I think I might have ruined my hatchet blank, making a handle out of this. All right, let's see where we're at as far as sharpness goes now. That was me. Ooh. Maybe it wasn't me. No, it was me. You got that bar in there, that's not going anywhere. 0 play. The only thing that I could say, although I don't love the liner lock, with this, there's nothing to worry about. If you're gonna beat on it, you put that in there. If you're worried about, putting any pressure on the knife, that's gonna, how many times do we have that much back pressure where a knife's gonna close on you and be dangerous? But the only thing I could say criticism-wise that I don't like is it feels like there's a little bit, when I was just really prying on this piece of oak here, it feels like there's a little bit of a rough spot on my pinky here when I was really wrenching on it. And my pinky kind of got in the inside of the liner here, and it feels pinched. That's the only criticism I have. Other than that, it's a pretty impressive knife, especially for the price that they're charging. It's not too bad. It's essentially a fixed blade. It really is. When you put that in there, you ain't breaking through that. And it goes in there a fair amount. But also at the same time, it's not too far to where you're sitting there spinning this thing for an hour or a minute. I'm saying. So yeah, it goes all the way through if you want it to, but you don't have to. So yeah, that's my review of the Tundra. I'm definitely going to keep this around, you know, for easy access, and probably throw it in my hiking bag or my camping bag. Or if you are a bug out person, you can throw it in a bug out bag. Tell you what, this is definitely better than the bug out as far as reliability goes. Guys, thanks for checking out the video. Hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon. Later.